Sequence, you'll see Jokic take the two-handed shove from the back.
Oh, yeah, right there.
As Brown stuffs it in. So Jokic will shoot one free throw as we welcome you back and say hello to Stephanie Reddy. Stephanie?
Hey there, Spiro. You know, you look at this score and you see the Timberwolves are right here in it, only 3 points down early on in the game. I spoke with Karl Anthony Towns this morning and I asked him, what did he notice in the first game that he can take away and get better in the second game? He said, we just got to do everything better. They have to play their game. Well, I talked to Mike Conley. He echoed that sentiment when he told me that there were moments when they could have implemented their defensive game plan but went away from it. The Timberwolves feel very confident that they will be competitive if they just execute.
Yeah, Stephanie, there's just so much newness with this team. Grant alluded to it. All those games that Cat missed, 52 games with the calf injury. They just haven't played a ton of basketball together. As Murray comes up with the interception. How good has Murray been here at the start?
I like his activity, Spiro. I mean, not just his shooting, but his energy and movement. And right there, a great answer from Edwards, who's locked in as well. But careless pass previously by Towns. He's going to get double teamed when he's in the post. You got to be solid with those passes if you're Minnesota.
It's a really good sign for Minnesota with Edwards hitting a couple of perimeter jumpers. Murray, 9 points already, leans in to create the contact, misses the left-handed leaner. And Minnesota looking to push. This is what Chris Finch talked about. We've got to push the pace a little bit more. As Edwards can't put it down in tight. Murray on the launch. Splash!
And Spiro, it feels like Jamal Murray in the bubble 3 years ago, how he has come out here, a sense of purpose, engaged, and aggressive from all over the floor. Fun to watch.
Murray back in the NBA postseason for the first time since 2020. What a bubble performance that was for him in Orlando. And he looks like he is all the way back. Conley doing a dance. Leads in. Boy, that was a thing of beauty against Jokic.
So savvy. Great change of pace right there. And, you know, as well as Denver is playing right now, shooting 61% from the field, as Stephanie said, Minnesota is staying attached, just down 3.
Denver 8 of 13 shooting. Murray switches left hand. A little bit of contact underneath. Looks like it'll be against Towns, I believe.
And right there, just a little bit of a careless pass with great anticipation by Murray, getting in the passing lane, and then the following possession, pulling up from 3. So Jamal Murray doing it all, getting to the rim, mid-range game, three-pointer, and playing stellar defense right now for his Nuggets. And that's the sign of a guy right there who's missed a lot of basketball and relishes the moment of being back on this playoff stage.
That last whistle was indeed against Karl Anthony Towns, his first, as we take a look at our rewarding performance presented by Capital One. This was the big part of the story. They didn't need a huge game from Nikola Jokic, but having these 3 back and this team fully healthy in the playoffs for the first time in 3 years, just a major headline and the biggest reason why this city is so excited about this team.
A great excitement, and you said it best. When this team was healthy, when this core was healthy, those big 3 for Denver, last time they were in Western Conference Finals in the bubble. Now you get them all back. You bring in some great veterans, Bruce Brown, KCP, Jeff Green. This team has a chance for a deep run.
But as you said, it still feels like this is one of the most underrated 1 seeds that we have seen maybe in recent playoff memory.
And the most overlooked. I mean, a team that, for the most part, was the #1 seed of a majority of the season in the Western Conference, and everybody's talking about every other team. Phoenix and LA and the Clippers and Lakers, and no one's really talking about Denver as a title contender. It'll be interesting to see if that continues as we go through the playoffs.
Kyle Anderson into the game turns it over. Stephanie?
Well, guys, you're not the only ones that think that. Head coach Michael Malone said that they're the #1 seed, that nobody's giving a chance to do anything. He said that his guys are taking that very personal.
Yeah, we love Michael Malone, one of our favorites. He's got that feistiness, got right into his team. Look at Jokic. That is basketball poetry from this 2-time MVP. My goodness. It's Alexander Walker. After starting the last couple of games, back in off the bench. Up top. Jeff Green on a one-handed smash.
And that man's 36 years old, still with a little bounce. I love it. But Jokic right here, a guard in a big man's body, showing his ability around the rim. And then Jeff Green, Uncle Jeff, getting up high in the mile high.